guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. In today's video, I am doing a cleaning and decluttering in my youngest son Giovanni's room. In this video, I am deep cleaning certain areas that I haven't done in a while, making all of the beds, going through all of his toys, and I'm even going to go through his closet because he had a bunch of 5T clothes in his closet and he just recently grew out of them. So I'm going through his clothes also and taking out all of the clothes that are too small for him. I hope that this video gives you motivation to do some cleaning and decluttering in your house, and I hope you guys enjoy. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed, and let's get into this video. Alright guys, so the first place that we are going to get started in this room is this bed. Now, I know that people are going to ask questions, so I'm just going to address this right now. Yes, in Giovanni's room, he does have two beds. He goes back and forth between his bed, which you will see in a little bit, and you saw inside the intro clip. He has a little Spider-Man bed. Right now, like I've mentioned before, he does not sleep in his room. He actually sleeps with my husband Andrew and I. But this bed was actually my dad's. For those that don't know, my dad passed away about 4 years ago. And this was his bed. He had a hospital bed, and this bed actually does go like up and down. And when we moved into this house, we obviously took it with us, and we haven't had a chance to get rid of it. I don't really know if we're going to. It's kind of just like we're keeping it until we basically don't need it anymore. This is just something that I like to have inside the house, honestly. I would rather have a lot of beds in my house because we do sometimes have people sleep over, and I just want to make sure that if someone decides to stay at our house, that there's always a place for them to sleep no matter where it is, whether it's upstairs or downstairs. So that's where this bed came from, and we just kind of stuck it in Giovanni's room because when we first moved in, we were actually sleeping with Giovanni in this room. We have moved out of this room obviously because we were trying to see if that would work for him to sleep in his own bed, but it didn't. So that's the backstory on that. So I did make the bed with just a flat sheet. If anyone caught that, you saw that correctly. So we realized that we do not have a lot of queen bed sheets. Our bed inside our bedroom is a king, and we have a lot of king size sheets, but we don't have a lot of queens. Andrew recently just bought a couple of queen bed sheets, so I'm able to get an actual sheet on that bed now. But for this video, I was not able to. So that is why I had a flat sheet put on, and I was washing the comforter in this room that was on this bed. So you will see at the end of the video the comforter will be on the bed because that is when I had it all dried and everything. So because this room is not used as often as a bedroom would be because Gio does not sleep in this room, there is a lot of dust. So I was busy dusting his whole entire room, and it was much needed. So right now I'm going through this bookcase, and I actually thought that there was going to be a lot more books in there that I was going to have to get rid of because I have not gone through his books since he was born basically. So I thought that there was going to be a lot more baby books than there was, but there wasn't. So I only got rid of, I think there was only like 4 or 5 books that I'm actually going to give to my niece for her son. Since he's 2 years old, so he'll be able to use those books eventually whenever he wants. So I was thinking of giving them to her. But he was able to keep majority of his books, which I was happy about. So I'm just going through this bookshelf. We do keep movies on here too. On the second shelf, I'll be putting all of his movies back. It's just DVDs of movies that he enjoys, and we don't normally use them a lot because we do have a streaming service. We have like Hulu and all that stuff, so we can watch all these movies. We have Disney Plus. He can watch literally all of his favorite movies on there. But we did get DVDs at one point, so we just keep them on the second shelf in there. So I'm just going to go through this, and then I am going to be cleaning his window because that desperately needed to be cleaned. And then I'm going to go through all of his toys.
Keep running faster and faster. I don't know what we're after, yeah. We keep up with disaster. I'm thinking that they're after me. We're running like faster and faster. We're running like faster and faster.
All right, now I'm making my way into his toy chest, and I am just going through this toy chest to see what kind of toys he has in here. Now, he did have a few, I call them baby toys. They're more like toddler toys, and he is out of that toddler stage. So I took all of those smaller toys out, and I am probably going to give them to my niece because that's who I seem to give all of my hand-me-downs to. So they're probably going to be given to her for her son. But I took all those toys out, and he did have a few toys in there that were broken. So I threw those away. If they're not able to be used, I don't like reuse them for somebody, or I don't give them to somebody. So I threw those away. And then I'm going to vacuum and clean the inside of this toy box. Now, he doesn't have a lot of toys in this room, and that's mostly because he plays with his toys downstairs in the living room. I do need to go through his toy chest in there. I need to make sure all of those smaller toys are out of that toy chest, because I'm sure that he has a lot of smaller toys at the very bottom of his toy chest downstairs. So once I go through that, I'm thinking about maybe bringing some more toys up here so that he has another place that he can play, and then hopefully it will motivate him to stay in his room and be more comfortable in his room. Right now, he's just comfortable being with me and my husband, and like I've stated before, I'm just trying to soak it all in. I really am, but at the same time, I want him to be able to go into his room and play with his toys and hopefully get them out of my room. So that is another thing. I'm going to take all of the toys in my room and put them in here as well. But hopefully I will be posting a video soon about me going through all of his toys downstairs. I just haven't been able to make it downstairs yet. This upstairs portion of my house I have been neglecting for a while, and I really needed to get it done. So I am taking the steps to get that done. That's why you have been seeing me clean so much upstairs, because it desperately needed to be done. So recently I just washed this mattress cover for Giovanni's bed. This is his little toddler bed that we bought him. And I recently just washed it, so it's all dried and everything, and I'm putting it back on the bed, and then I'm going to be making his bed, with his Spider-Man sheets. Now, these sheets are actually for a twin, I believe, and that is the same original mattress from his crib, so it's a little big, but it works, and he loved it. He was like, "Oh my gosh, I have a Spider-Man sheet." And I'm like, "Yeah." That's literally like how long it's been since he's been in his bed, and he actually jumped into his bed and was laying on it for a little while, but yeah, he really liked this comforter too, and he was like super excited when he saw his room, which you're gonna see at the end of the video. I put a little clip of him walking through his room, because this whole time I cleaned his room while he was downstairs playing with his dad and spending time with his dad, and I told him, "I'm going to clean your room and it's going to be a surprise," and he was totally surprised, and he really loved everything I did with his room. So now I am making my way into his closet. I'm just going through his whole entire closet, making sure that all of his 5T clothes are out of his closet, which is so sad, honestly. I was just like, man, this sucks, because there's a lot of clothes in here that he still loves, and I had to get rid of them. Like this, I got rid of a couple of Spider-Man sweaters that he absolutely loves. My sister got it for him for his 5th birthday, or no, maybe it was his 4th birthday actually. And he loves those Spider-Man sweaters, and I was so sad to get rid of them, but they're too small on him, so I can't just keep everything. So I am now going through this shelf. I organized this shelf as well. This is where I'm going to keep all of his sheets for his bed. And I also put his nighttime pull-ups on there. He does still wear pull-ups at nighttime, and that's only because sometimes he does go to the bathroom when he's sleeping. He is getting better at it, honestly. He is 100% potty trained during the day. He knows how to go potty and everything. Oh, and I'm fixing this on his little organizer. If you guys didn't see my back to school video, my back to school prep video that I did back in September, this organizer I used for all of his clothes, and it's been working out so great. But that Wednesday tag just keeps coming off. So I'm trying to figure out a better way to put these tags on this organizer. But anyway, Giovanni does wear pull-ups at nighttime. But pretty soon here, I'm actually thinking maybe he'll be able to just get rid of them. I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I am just letting that run its course. So I am going to be putting all of his sheets back in here and his nighttime pull-ups, and then after I'm done with this, I am going to be going through his dresser, which didn't have that many clothes in it. That was too small, but I did have a few pants that were 5T, and I've been having problems with that. It's been a real struggle trying to get like his school uniforms in 5T, and it's just been crazy. But anyway, so you're going to see me. I'm just going to put all of his clothes that are still too big for him. I'm going to put it inside that pull-up box, and then I'm going to put all of his clothes that are too small for him inside some vacuum seal bags.
We keep running faster and faster. I don't know what we're after, yeah. We keep up with disaster. I'm thinking that they're after me. We're running like faster and faster. We're running like faster and faster. stay and make a home. It's written on my heart and in my soul. You're the one good thing. And I don't think I've ever been so low, 'cause losing you was worse than losing hope. And baby, I could never let you go. You're the one good thing I know.
All right, so I decided while I was reorganizing his whole entire closet, I decided to move all of his uniforms for school down on the bottom rack just so that I could free up some space on the top for all those clothes. I just felt like everything was just squished together and I wanted to give everything more room in his closet. So if you don't know, he does wear school uniforms to school. He has to wear them Monday through Thursday unless he has a half day. On half days and Fridays, he can dress down and wear what he wants, but he does wear school uniforms. So now I am just cleaning off this TV and just cleaning up his dresser. And then I'm going to move into his drawers and clean and declutter in there. So while I'm doing all of this, I just wanted to talk to you guys for a second and say, hey, how you guys been? It's been a little bit crazy in my house. There has been a really bad sickness going around. I really feel like Gio has been getting these viruses from school and just bringing them home to us, which is typical to happen during the school year. Everybody's sharing their germs and everybody's just getting everyone's germs. But we recently have gone through this like sickness where I felt like it lasted for like 2 weeks, and it's just like it really was kicking our butts. And I've just been super busy just trying to like get everything together and get everything cleaned and disinfected. And my editing has not been great. I have not been able to stay on top of my editing. Hopefully it'll be getting better soon. We are moving into spring. This coming week, if you guys don't know, I live in Michigan. I live in Detroit, Michigan, or outside of Detroit, Michigan. And it is going to be this week. It's going to be really nice. I'm hoping to utilize one of those really nice days and start my spring cleaning. That's what I'm aiming for. We'll see how my week goes, because I always plan to do stuff during the week and something happens to where I'm like, oh, well, I have to prioritize this and put that on the back burner. So we'll see what I have time for, but I'm shooting for starting my spring cleaning this coming week, since it's going to start getting warmer out, and I'm super excited about that. There's a lot that I have to get done in this house, a lot of deep cleaning that needs to be done, so I'm super pumped about that. I may be combining like a spring cleaning and a cleaning and decluttering in a video. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that yet. I am still going to like work in sections in my house with my spring cleaning, just because I feel like it's going to be easier to do it that way. So just a heads up on what is coming to my channel. Also, I wanted to let you guys know, if you do not follow me on Instagram and TikTok, when I don't post here on YouTube, I am more present on both of those platforms. So if you don't follow me, my Instagram and TikTok name is the same as my YouTube channel, which is Keeping Up with Melissa 21. So make sure you guys follow me on both of those if you want to hang out with me outside of YouTube. So how have you guys been doing? Let me know in the comments below. Anything happening new in your life? Anything exciting that you want to share? Anything at all? I would love to get to talk to you guys in the comment section. So make sure you guys leave a comment down below.
No, I don't wanna blow up on the phone. Baby, we should never sleep alone. This isn't how we used to speak so cold. Remember when our hearts would overflow? So tell me that it's all okay. Tell me we will find a better way. Just tell me that it's all okay. Just tell me that we'll find a better way.
Alright guys, we are at the end of this video. I'm just finishing up vacuuming inside Gio's room, and then I'm going to be done in here. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you the cleaning motivation to clean and declutter in your house. If you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed. As you can see, Gio was super happy when he saw his room. He was so excited to see that little ball in the corner there. He forgot he had it. He was just super excited about his room, and that makes me happy as a mom, seeing all of my hard work actually mean something. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.